Hey, it's Denise, and this is my final Fab Fit Fun box that I'm getting. I decided not to renew my subscription, not because of any problem with the service, but simply because I have too much stuff and not enough room for it. I do use some of the items as gifts, but this year being what it's been, I haven't, like most of you, I haven't seen people as often as usual. I haven't seen people necessarily at times when I would have given gifts, and yeah, just too much stuff and not a very big house. So yeah, I decided not to renew this. Plus, I did start getting a subscription for the dog that I'm going to be getting. So I'll still be getting a subscription box, only it will be dog related things. So let's get into the winter Fab Fit Fun box, which is what I got here. You can probably tell that because it's a winter themed box and it says Fab Fit Fun. I like the festive little, theme to the box. I think that's cool. And let's got my scissors here. Yes, I'm wearing onesie fuzzy pajamas. It is cold and miserable out. I was not feeling great. And decided after I had to go out and run some errands and got, is this not where the box opens? Like, it's taped across here, but it feels like it untucks here. Okay, this is a little strange. Usually, you just slip down and that's how the box opens. For some reason, that's not how this box is opening. This box is opening this way. It's a little bit odd. This is not the usual way the box opens. It opens, okay, I see one of those big circles of tape. Okay, the box is opening this way. And here we go. So again, we can see it says Fab Fit Fun, and I'm almost stabbing myself with the scissors. It says Fab Fit Fun on the inside, and it's festive looking. Let's take my little packing slip. I know, I'm a hair disaster today. Hair disaster. We're packing paper out. Okay, so what do we have for our winter theme? We have the little magazine that always comes with it that, goes into telling you about the products and other information and little articles and stuff. We got me pretending like I'm not going to need to put the granny glasses on, but we know I have to put them on. So let's start with, trying to think if I did any add-ons with this box. I should probably look. I bet the packing slip will tell me if any of this is add-ons. Yes, the add-on that I did was this. It is a 3-pack of washable, reusable masks. So this is the only thing that wasn't part of the box. I did this as an additional purchase. They had them at a reasonable price as an add-on, so I went ahead and got them. Because, when you use them over and over, especially if the ones that have like the elastic, not the adjustable, but the just stretchy ear things, you know how fast those wear out. So this is, I feel like this is very, at this point, everyone has seen them. It's very self-explanatory. It is three different colored masks. I think it's like a pink, blue, and I can't really tell what the third color is. Black, maybe? Yeah, I think it's pink, blue, and black, it looks like. You can see the blue along the edge there, the pink, and then like the black at the bottom. So that was an add-on, and everything else will be what came in the winter box, which I think is very cool. As I've mentioned before, I appreciate when they put a little effort into packaging of subscription boxes. I just think that's nice. Now we've got the paperwork, discount codes for use at different places and advertising, trying other services, and I'm not really looking to do any of those things. I just want to see my stuff. Okay. Remember, with Fab Fit Fun, you do get to do some customization. At the beginning of the season, they let you know when customization is open. This is scrunchie, or scrunchies, I believe. I think it's 3 scrunchies. I do sometimes put my hair in like just a little short ponytail on the top of my head when I'm going to sleep. So yes, this is 3 just really kind of light. You can see they're held together here with, I'm trying to decide if it's, yes, it's like a plastic thing that I need to cut. So that. So just 3, you know, animal print fabric. Holding them a little close there, aren't I? There we go. Little hair scrunchies. So something, I think anybody, whoever, you know, if you put your hair up or back ever, it's just, it seems like you never have enough of them. I know I can always, like, I always find myself, like, looking for one. This is just a sticker with the little seasonal theme on it. Next we have Phase Zero Making Moves Blusher. Let's open that up. And it says www.phasezeromakeup.com. So if you are, I suppose, if you are interested in, you know, buying that independent of getting it in a box, you could check out their website, you know, individually. My fingers are still cold from being out. I had to go to the post office and the pharmacy, and it's cold and rainy today. Okay, yes, the fingers are working. Now, I have a relatively pale complexion for the most part, so I tend to not go for a real dark color usually. I like that it has a mirror on the case. I like that it's a relatively, like, you know, slim, not a big thick case, and I think that's a color that I think would go with my skin. Shall we check it out? This is where I get to look like a drag queen by the end of the video. Some, you know, if there's more than one makeup product, and I've been like, oh yeah, let me just check that out. Let's see. Can we see it? Did I put enough on? Oh God, yes, we can see it. Keep in mind also, my skin gets red just from touching it. Like, I could take a hand that didn't touch the makeup, and if I rub my face for a minute, see, it just turned red. And I was not rubbing hard. That was just like you would rub to blend makeup, and you can see my skin is turning red. That's like related to being what they call dermographic. Like if you kind of wrote a line with a little more pressure on my skin, it actually can raise like a welt in that shape. It's part of sensitive skin in some people. So you have to give it a minute for just the pressure of my having touched my skin to go away, to see the actual color. Because like I can see on my fingers, you can see the color of the makeup. Like I use this finger basically, and you can see the tip of it is definitely a little pinker than the other fingers. And yes, I think that cheek looks, the other cheek, the redness is going away just from touching it. So yeah, I think this is a natural looking color on me. And again, it's going to get red looking for a minute just because I'm touching my face. I'm going to even be bold and put a little bit more just to get that. I was out in the cold and I should look like I was outdoors, right? And again, I know it takes a minute for my skin to chill out just from being touched. Some people are probably like, what? But yeah, if you have sensitive skin, for some of us, that's just touching it. I mean, you saw I wasn't using any force, and it's not irritation by the product because you saw I did it with the hand. It didn't have any product on it, and it does the same thing. So yeah, I am happy with this color, and Again, it's Phase Zero is the name. It's got a, can you see it? It's because it's like just sort of black on black is the brand, and then you can see it better because they've got it in white on the back. I'm guessing Making Moves is maybe the color. Not swearing to that. Maybe that's the shade. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I think it looks like I put a little makeup on, right? I think so. Okay, happy with that. Next, we have a granola bar. Dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt. I don't think I've ever had this. I've seen this brand in the store. I've seen Kind brand a bunch of times. I don't know that I've ever actually bought one. This is like sort of like a mini. It's not huge. See, it says right on there, thins. So, and it's, if I'm reading backwards right, it says 90 calories. So, you know, dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt sounds good to me. Can't imagine anything not enjoyable about that. Here we have, I just thought this was very cute. It's a headband. And some people are going to be like, oh my god, tacky. But for the holidays, you know, even if I'm not really going to be going anywhere with the newest, you know, travel advisories and such, my mother is elderly and has underlying health conditions, so, you know, safety first, right, people? So, I just thought, you know, hey, cute headband. It looks like it's like a red velour or velvet kind of a thing, I want to say. I think that's what it's going to feel like. That was just one of those little silica packets. And yes, it's like a red, sort of velvety feeling with a knot on the top, which I just don't think is going to work with the big wig here. We can try. That's a look you don't see every day. I feel like all that's missing are like Mickey Mouse ears or something with this much, you know, very colorful hair, and I didn't do it really evenly, did I? Because you can see one of my ears and not the other. Okay, so lean it back a little there. Really attractive angle of the double chin. Yeah, but there we go. Got the little headband on. I have a big head. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not like me making fun of myself. I got like Charlie Brown head here. So, the fact that besides having a relatively large head and that I have a wig on, that this doesn't feel super tight is awesome. So it tells me it's not one of those really tiny, practically child size, sometimes headbands that are so uncomfortable after 10 minutes that you want to take them off. And I'm digging the blush. I gotta say, I'm not used to seeing myself with blush on, and just randomly picking a color from, I think they had 2 or 3 color choices to pick from. I feel like I picked a good color. Let me know in the comment section if you think this looks like a good color blush on me. Because, like, I don't want it to look like, you know, when sometimes it's like, look at my blush. Like, not looking for that. Like, I want a kind of more natural look. But when you sometimes have when your complexion is naturally pale, sometimes almost any blush you put on just looks really fake. And I'm kind of happy with this. I don't feel like it's screaming fake. I feel like it, and I don't naturally have color in my cheeks unless I'm sick. So I think this actually looks like, you know, the intended effect of blush. I'm pretty happy with that. Next, these. I was very happy when I saw the option to pick these. Muck Look, no glasses on. Denise, what makes you think you can take your glasses off? Are they, they're either mittens or foot things. I don't remember. Remember, I made these decisions like a month ago. They are, it says Mucklucks, Wear Your Way of Life. Their size, okay, yeah, these must be for your feet, because it says size large, extra large, which is 8 to 11. So, yes, they're like big, thick, sweatery socks, which I am a big fan. I live somewhere very cold. If you haven't watched my other videos, I live in the northern part of New York State. So closer to Montreal than to Manhattan as far as driving distance. And oh yeah, these are awesome. I wish you could feel like how thick they are. They've got a full-on, like, it. I know it's faux, it's not real sheep. And like animal person here, I know what real sheep feel like. And the lanolin makes me itch almost immediately. I can't really touch real wool. But it's got that full-on, like, thick Sherpa. It's not just like a thin layer. It's like nice and thick feeling. And then it's got like a full, thick, sweatery layer on the outside. Like, you know, you should be able to squeeze a pair of socks generally would pinch down to nothing between your fingers. So I hope you can see how thick these really are. And it goes all the way through. It's not like just the top for decorative purposes has the fuzz. The whole thing has that nice like lamb's wool fuzzy interior, and then the sweatery outside, and then it has some of those like non-slip. Does it say muckluck? It probably does. I have it upside down. It says mucklucks, and it's got a couple dots around it of that non-slip rubbery type of stuff. I love these. Like, right here, it's like if there was nothing else in the box, I would be happy. I love these. I will be wearing these all winter. Next, we have a lip scrub that gently exfoliates, smooths, and softens. It is vanilla bean flavored, and Wish with an extra H at the beginning, well, second letter, is the brand. And something, I'm just not holding it in a way that's helpful. Can you see that? Am I too close? You know, that's like the glare from the light is not doing anything for this, is it? It's WHISH is the brand up there in that kind of very script sort of font. And it is a lip scrub. Let's take a look. It says vanilla bean, and so of course you know I want to smell it. It's in a tube. It says exfoliates, exfoliates, moisturizes, renews. Lip scrub. Put the glasses back on. Look at me with my blush on. I'm still getting used to it. I know, you're like, Denise, most people wear it every day. But as you know, I don't wear makeup most of the time. Okay. Yeah, nothing other really exciting. Tea tree and sulfate free, paraben free, phthalate free, DEA and tea tree, petrochemical free, cruelty free, and Leaping Bunny certified, which I believe means not animal tested, I think. Exfoliates with brown sugar, raspberry seeds, and organic bamboo powder. Moisturizes with organic shea butter, organic raspberry butter, and organic aloe. Renews with vitamin E extract and organic avocado oil. So let's smell this thing. I know I use the Lush brand sugar scrubs on my lips sometimes. Like 2 Christmases ago, I think, I got the one that was... Now theirs come like in a little pot, like a little jar, and you take it with your finger and you scrub it on. This is a very awkward thing to do while you're doing a video. Why is my chin looking so red? Did I touch it? If it goes away in 2 minutes, we'll know just because I touched it. Okay. I'm like smell tasting the vanilla. I think I'm also maybe smell tasting the avocado oil, because it's not a straight up vanilla. It's not unpleasant. I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this. It's a little gritty. I can feel the sugar. The Lush one, if you've ever used, I mean, like, I'm a big Lushie. If you've not, as in someone who uses Lush products, not as in a Lush who drinks a lot of alcohol. In fact, I really don't drink alcohol much at all. But, yeah, so if you're used to using like a Lush sugar scrub, which is really sugar, you know, I mean, you're feeling, it's not cream. This like comes out like a cream. The Lush stuff is more like you're feeling that you're putting sugar on your lips, and it's a stronger taste and a more pure sugar, gritty. This is more like it's a little bit of sugar in a softer, more lotiony base. I'm not loving. The more it's sitting on my lips and I'm smelling it, I'm like buying the vanilla bean less and less. Yeah, I don't love this. Gotta say it. Don't think I'm gonna use this. I have multiple sugar scrubs, you know, for my lips. A couple different ones. Plus, they're so easy to make that there's no reason to use one that you don't like. So, okay, we're gonna have to go with a fail on that one, at least from my perspective. Now, here we have Fluffy Furry Friend Fresh Faux. Unhide for love, not the label is making it that I can't. Denise, just take the plastic wrapper off it. You're killing us all here. Okay. It's a blankie. If I wasn't already happy enough because of my big fuzzy socks, now I've got this super soft, really nice weight. Like, this isn't cheap, like, you know, $9 Walmart fleece blankie. This is a considerably heavier feeling. And it probably gives me measurements on it. I have to put my glasses back on if we want any hope of me being able to tell you those measurements. It says no animals were harmed in the making of this faux, and it says proud supporter of the Humane Society of the United States. It is 50 inches by 60 inches, so that's a good size, because, you know, 60 inches is 5 feet. So this is a nice size little throw blanket, 100% polyester. The something, isn't it bad? The creases in this blanket are caused by snuggling with the other marshmallows on its way to you. Spread it out and enhance the fluffy freshness. Okay, so I guess that's the thing, is they're like, you know, saying like it's like a marshmallow, which I guess I can get. It's like soft and fluffy. And like I said, it's got some heft to it. This is a nice size, nice heavy sort of throw blanket. That would be perfect for when you're sitting around in your PJs and wanna. Looks like I got, oh, I got 2 more things. I was gonna say I got 1 more thing, but I got 2 more things. I have this upside down. Wouldn't it be easier to read if I had it right side up? God, you know you're getting old when you keep doing that. It is a scarf that is 53% polyester, 47% acrylic. And yeah, that makes 100%, because I was like, what else? But there wouldn't be anything else, or we'd have left the 100 equals the whole thing, though. Okay, let me show it to you. I think what I remembered liking about this was that it was nice and wide in the picture. It looked, yes, like a nice wide scarf that you can, it has the little tassels at the ends, on both, you know, both ends there. I should have to take my glasses off because it's, anything at a distance is of course fuzzy when you're wearing reading glasses. So it's got the little traditional scarf tassels, and it's nice and wide, so you could actually do like what I need to do when I'm wearing a scarf, namely, you know, like cover my nose because it's really freezing outside, and you know want to do that, and then tuck it in over your your coat over it or whatever. So I like that it's not just skinny, and it's not just like a fashion statement. It's for something that's polyester. My neck is right away saying, "Oh my God, this is itchy. I don't want it touching me." Which I usually only feel that way about wool. I just almost knocked my little headband off. Lucky Brand is the name of it. Yeah, that was odd. It might have been, you know what I think it was? I think it said it's pressing the synthetic hair against my neck. Because, like, if I do that, I get that, like, itchy feeling. I don't like, normally you're not going to be pressing a wig into your skin like that. Because it's not feeling itchy to my hands at all. I'll have to try it when I don't have a wig on, obviously. But I like that it looks like also that, you can put it on your, imagine I had on a shirt and not my pajama top. And it would just sort of look neat over your shoulders, I think. Because again, it's wide enough that it's not super skinny. You could have it just sort of hanging down, and it looks nice. So yeah, very nice. Nothing skimpy or little or undersized about it. I can't stand when you get a product that, just like I'm happy with those, with the muck looks, with, the big fuzzy, how thick, and I can't stand when you get a product and they chintz out. Like, to me, it's like, just go for a less expensive type item, but give me a better quality one. If you're going to have to chintz out on it, then just don't go for that item. That's my opinion on a subscription box. I would rather, I like that these are all really nice quality. Like I said, the only thing I have not liked so far has been the lip scrub, which still has like a weird smell coming from the mouth area. I'll not be using that again. So last but not least, I picked these, and I already have a set, pretty much of these same things. They're plastic cutting boards, and there are, I believe, 4 of them. But you know what the thing about plastic cutting boards is? They're great and they're easy to wash, but of course they don't last forever and they're going to get marked up. So it never hurts to have your next set kind of ready to go. I have a set in the kitchen already, but I will take these out just to show them to you. You can see the brand here on the label. It says they have a limited lifetime warranty. They're BPA free. I would hope so if they're meant for preparing food. And they kind of give so if you wanted to be careful as far as food allergies, like for example, this one's got, I don't know if it's your pick, I don't know how well you can pick that up. It's a light image, but it's like a shrimp. So I personally am shellfish allergic. So I would never cut shrimp on anything because I don't allow it in my house. But there are people who bring things into their house that some members of their family are allergic to, which I personally don't understand. But if you wanted to separate, hey, if I'm using, this is only used for, that shellfish is only used on this one. This one is only for vegetables. Let's see, what is yellow going to be? The next one's yellow, I think. This one looks like poultry. And then am I guessing red meat here is going to be the last one probably? And yes, so red meat. So if you wanted to be specific, and they do have a cutout, like a handle, that you could hang them up for storage. I tend to just keep mine flat on my counter, kind of half shoved under my prep deck. The set that I currently have out, which is, like I said, pretty much the same thing as this, but these I like that these have that little cutout, so you could just hang them up on a little hook in the kitchen if you didn't want them taking up counter space. So that was my my winter season final Fab Fit Fun box. And again, I am happy with their service and their products. This box, I do not love that lip scrub, but generally speaking, very happy with their service and their products. And it was no reflection on them that I decided to cancel. Just like I said, too much stuff. I have enough like skincare, hair care products, handmade items, mugs, baskets, all the various kind of things that you get in these if you subscribe to these kind of things. I got Globe in for a year before this, so if you've watched some of those unboxings, there comes a point where you just don't need any more. And like I said, this year just hasn't been good for opportunities for gifting. I am digging the blush. I know. Get over it, Denise, right? I'm just so used to seeing my face just the same shade, like the color. Now my forehead's going to turn red there probably because I touched it. But the same pale shade that my forehead is, my cheeks usually are too. So like to me it's like, you look like you have makeup on. And I know to everyone else it's probably like, no, you really don't that much. But I'm very happy with it because I think that means that it's a good color for me, right? Right. Obviously if you're doing a dramatic makeup look, then you want a dramatic makeup look. But on days that you're just wanting it to maybe have you look a little less washed out in your video, it's doing that, right? I think it's doing that. Okay, so that's my opinion. I hope you found this interesting. I would definitely, as someone who had it for a full year, I would definitely recommend Fab Fit Fun if you're looking for a subscription box that lets you customize to a good degree. I think you get, depending on, I don't know if it's depending on the length of your subscription, everybody gets some degree of customization, I think, unless you're only buying one box at a time, then maybe you don't. But I think if you subscribe for a year, then you have the maximum number of, or if you prepaid, I forget, there's something that differentiates how many, I had the maximum number of, which I think means either 4 or 5 items. I got to look at a choice of a grouping of items and pick from which one of those did I want. So I got to do a pretty good job of getting to pick most of the items that would be in the box, which to me, I like. Because when I've gotten other subscription boxes that don't have that feature, you can end up with a lot of just products that you're not going to use. Not because they're necessarily bad products, but they're just things that you're not going to use. Like way too much skincare, or way too much hair care, or way too much, again, how many coffee mugs do you need? So I like that Fab Fit Fun lets you customize, and that there is a sort of questionnaire thing that you fill out when you're first setting up your subscription to let them know which type of items you're more interested in and which ones you're less interested in. So I do feel like of the subscription boxes that I've gotten over the last couple of years, this is probably my favorite one, in terms of a not just one item typed, it's not like a chocolate subscription box or a fruit subscription box, which, I've gotten those type of things, and they're great too. But as far as multiple item type things, skincare, clothing, whatever, Fab Fit Fun is my favorite of those type of boxes that I have tried. So I hope this was helpful or entertaining at least, whether you're looking for a subscription box for yourself or maybe thinking of sending it as a gift to someone else. please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know in the comments what you think of the blush, what you think of the, I know you can't really see that. Can you see the headband? It's like, it's maroon and my hair is purple, so it's not standing out a whole lot, but I kind of like it. Yeah, just let me know if you had Fab Fit Fun. Like I said, this was my last box. I had it for a full cycle of a full year. It is a seasonal box, so you get 4 boxes a year. And yeah, let me know if you've had it as well, if your experience was that you thought it's one of your more favored subscription boxes. And again, I genuinely thank you for subscribing, sharing the videos, liking, commenting, hitting the notification bell. Those things help a YouTube channel to grow and help get my videos shown to people who might be interested in them. You know, that's how the YouTube algorithm works. So I do appreciate it when you take the moment to do those things. Have a great day and a wonderful holiday season, whatever you may be celebrating. Again, thank you for watching.